if I was gonna get married next week, I don't think I have a friend good enough to ask to be like my best man.
No.
Hello and welcome to RT Cares, the segment that takes your questions and turns them into extremely dumb answers every single week. We've got a real banger, relatable one today, folks, and I think it's going to make some of us cry. So let's get into it. Recently, I realized I don't really have any friends outside of my casual work acquaintances. When I was a kid, I felt like I had 100 friends, but now I'm a grown-up. It feels like I have like maybe 2.
Damn.
I'm not sure how to even make friends anymore. Do you have any advice on making friends as an adult? You start a podcast.
All right. Well, that's it for us here.
right.
Thanks. Yeah.
We'll see you guys later. No, that is man, that line of I felt like when I was a kid I had 100 friends is one of the most relatable things
and now I
I've
have
ever
like
heard.
2.
Yeah. I had this realization the other day that and this is such a dumb thing to realize, that if I was gonna get married next week, I don't think I have a friend good enough to ask to be like my best man.
No.
I think I could ask like my cousin, who's like a brother to me.
Yeah.
I also have my literal brothers.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
But even then, I don't know. I don't know. I was the best man at my dad's wedding.
I was like, you asked your dad?
Yeah. What is he gonna do? He's gonna get up there and just fucking roast me for a best man speech, and then probably get me killed during the bachelor party. So yeah, I have found that it's easy for me to make casual friends because I do stand-up comedy. So I guess the lesson in there is to find a hobby, something that which stand-up is not a fucking hobby to me, but I've met many hobby comics that I've become friends with because they don't care about it as much as me, and I realize that we can have a friendship about other things.
Right.
So getting a hobby, finding people that are interested in that same thing is a good thing.
That seems like the easiest, like a intramural sport, perhaps.
Yeah.
A book club.
A terrorist cell.
No.
Sure.
That's a great way to find friends that are dedicated.
Some of my best friends I met in the Taliban.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
They
come
have
on.
really good heads on their shoulders.
Whoa, hey-o, folks.
And on the ground. Yeah, I think all of those things are really great and equally is important as each other.
You'd also be surprised, like Austin has several societies. They're not like, they're sort of like clubs. Like there's like film societies, there's astronomy societies. So it's
there's
like
ISIS.
There's
No.
yeah.
There's the
Sorry, ISIL?
local branch of ISIS that I'm starting.
Well, is this a society like a culture or not a culture club?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
What are those things where rich people go to? A social club?
I think
an Eyes Wide Shut party?
pedophile rings.
A country club, yeah. Is a
Country
social club just
club.
like a country club for poor people?
Not poor necessarily.
No, because
We're
like,
all
I mean,
poor if we're not ultra wealthy, guys. There's no middle class anymore.
I'm saying that I think those societies are maybe for people that are a little bit less poor than us. But also, I mean, not really. Drew, right? You're part of the Austin Film Society, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Drew's
not ultra
poor as fucking
he's
shit.
not ultra wealthy.
Look at him. Look at that fucking piece of shit.
That's our boss.
that's our boss.
I don't know. I feel like I relate to this dude a lot because I feel like if I sit down and think about it, I'm like, all of my friends are here
Yeah.
at work. Like all of my coworkers are also like my actual friends. So I don't know what to do about that.
That is one thing that I wanted to touch on a little bit, which one of my favorite and least favorite at the same time complaints that I've seen in comments is that I hate that now it's like they're all paid to be friends together.
Yeah.
And it's like, you mean my 2 best friends that I
no.
hang out with? Andrew, what did we do last night?
We fucking wrecked shop at Apex Legends, baby.
Yes, we
Until you
fucking
nodded
did.
out on melatonin.
Until I passed the fuck out. Yeah, these are my best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that comment where it's like, oh, it's forced. They don't really like each other. And I'm like, I love all of the people that you've seen me on screen with so much. It's stupid.
How many times have we gone on scent safaris?
Oh yeah, Andrew will just pick me up in his car and we'll just spend an hour smelling perfumes somewhere.
You want to know how good of friends we are? Is I knew that Griff had shown up to the office this morning because I came here early. I went into our office, I put my stuff down, and then I walked out to talk to the production boys, and then I came back, and the office smelled different.
Yes.
And I went,
not bad.
She's been here.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Good.
Not bad.
Good. I just recognized the notes of scent that you have.
Fucking Billy from Predator. Just like, there's something out there, Major, and it ain't no man.
It's me.
And you guys have the same haircut, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Also the same mouth.
Whoa.
What
Jesus
the fuck?
Christ.
Anytime.
Dude, imagine the fucking Predator just munching box. That shit's fucking He's also very funny.
It has a countdown when it's going to come. That little thing on its wrist.
I think that's so funny. Oh my God. What was I saying? Oh,
I have
yeah.
no idea.
I guess what I'm trying to say is my final piece of advice for me, but please, you guys give your own, is to do what we do and to return to the age of elementary school, middle school, where it was so easy to make friends.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is don't go out and make friends with middle schoolers and elementary school kids. Because you will then end up at a country club doing what country club people do. I'm saying that, like, if you can form a relationship bond with somebody that is just as oppressed as you are.
Yeah.
Where you remember being in school and the reason you made friends so easily is because you all hated teacher.
Yeah.
And you all hated homework.
Or your last names both started with the same letter.
Yeah. And you had to stand next to each other for fire drills.
Yeah. As you grow up, you get life experience, you get preferences, you get interests, you get things that you like and dislike. When you are 5, you become friends with someone because you live on the same street.
Yeah.
That's proximity.
Yeah.
Is all the reason. When you get to college, you become friends with someone because you both drink too much. That's
on the same floor.
On the same floor.
Yeah.
That's
And when
why
you graduate, you become friends with somebody because you both drank too much and are in the same Alcoholics Anonymous group. I used to have a fucking stupid joke about that, about being friends with the kids you grew up with, because all it means is that some other dude came at roughly the same time as my own father in the same general area.
In the same, like, hospital district.
Yeah.
Like,
that's all it is. Every friend you ever had growing up was just another dude who came at the same time as your dad in just the same general vicinity.
Right.
And then it goes even further, where that's what schools are.
Yeah.
Every school is they go, here's this year's cum and this year's cum. And oh no, this cum is too old. Gotta move it with the cum over here that can play football.
no, but sometimes no cum left behind.
No
right?
cum left behind.
No cum left behind.
This is the Bustin' Raw class of 1996.
Something about that 95 batch was off.
It was off.
It was off.
It was because the leaded gasoline was still available.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God. So yeah, to wrap up what I was saying, my thing is, like, I guess just find somebody's dad who came at the same time as yours and hang out with that cum. And honestly, just find somebody oppressed by the same shit that you're oppressed by, and then you will become best friends because you're trying to get out of it together.
Solidarity,
simple.
And you didn't think I was going to tie it back in together, but that's why ISIS. There we go.
Yeah.
Full circle, baby. I made it work. What is your advice?
Oh no, I mean, like, you know, to get real, to get sincere, like, you know, I think
Fucking millennial.
to get sincere, folks, just hardcore millennial bullshit.
Epic.
I guess form a bond over like bacon and like frisbee golf and shit.
IPAs,
IPAs, yeah. No, I would say, there are plenty of like, interest activities, but I think like people, I think, initially like form affinities with each other and casual friendships over similarities in the stuff they like. So it's like, oh, the same movies or the same sports or the same, like, comic books, whatever it is. You form affinities that way. But the way I think you form friends is by shared values.
Yeah.
That's how you form friendships. And so, like, I think what it will take, and again, this is like I think this is actual honest advice, no jokes, is to like initially just like meet people through like shared interests, but then like at some point there's gonna like come a point when you're gonna have to get a little bit real, and like you'll discover like if you have shared values with people, like Death to the West or whatever, whatever shared value you have.
Now you're speaking my language, brother.
Whatever your shared value is, you'll eventually discover those things, and those would actually form friendships. Whether it's like, oh yeah, like we both really like value community and like actually like volunteering and helping out like underserved people or whatever it is, you'll figure out whatever your values are, and then they're individual to like whoever you are, but you'll find those commonalities, and those you'll actually form like deep, long lasting, probably lifetime friendships with. If you find those people, it's the same way you meet like partners, romantic partners. Is like you find them really attractive, but the way you start relationships with them and keep those relationships going is shared values. So it's like any other relationship. Yeah.
Griff, you have any advice on how to make friends as an adult, as a boring old grown-up?
I mean, the person in the question, they said that they had like work acquaintances, just turn them into like actual outside of work friends. It happens. It works a lot. I have a lot of friends who used to work here who don't work here anymore. I still hang out with them because we're still like fundamentally friends, and we weren't just like buddies because it was like, oh, I see you in the break room every day, let's talk about the coffee selection. It's like I went out of my way to be like, hey, would you be interested in doing this thing after work or on a day that's not even a work day? And then they go, yeah, and then you find out that you are friends.
And super important thing that you just brought up, don't wait to get invited to things. Invite people to things.
I'm very good at that. I will hound someone down to hang out.
Do it.
I'm relentless.
We have a coworker, Jake. Jake, who I love, who is the best at this. Jake the other day invited me out to go try a tasting menu. Something that like we haven't even talked about food or anything. I love food, if you're not able to tell by me
for our audio listeners. For
our audio listeners, I need to lose some weight. But we went out to this meal, and I met his friend, and that friend and I like really struck it off. That's not.
We really stroked each other off.
Well, hold on.
Not on a first tasting menu.
No, that was the aperitif.
Love it, first taste, yeah.
And so then we just became, now me and that guy and Jake too are just three dudes who every single week go out and eat a meal together and talk about the food scene in Austin and what it's like, and like just I don't know, that's my like food friend. Now I just have that person in my life. So never wait to be invited. Invite other people, because I love Jake and I would not have invited them out because I would have been like, I don't know if that's the type of person that would want to hang out with me after this, and he totally was. So do that. Invite people, and when people invite you, go out. Don't do what I do when people invite me to go out on Saturdays, which is get high and eat a pizza and think about the nightmare of having to diarrhea dump inside of a gay club in downtown Austin.
I do have those texts from you, and you also offered to SWAT the place, which was very
I did do that. And I guess, that's what we're saying is make yourself more available and let people know that you might be interested in hanging out. And you can do this in various ways, by like inviting people out or talking about things that you did on the weekend and asking somebody if they'd be interested, or through like visual things like a black flag with white Arabic writing on it.
Whatever it is.
Death to the infidels. If you want your question to be answered, you can send it to rtcares@roosterteeth.com. That is our email, where we will try to answer your questions just as poorly as we did this one. And now it is time for my favorite segment of the week, Always On.
Let's go.
I love making real friends, just like this real tree above me. I definitely have friends. They exist. They're right over there. You can't see them. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. This is on the main channel, but we also have a whole channel dedicated to the RT podcast. That information and links are down below. Check us out there. But if you really want to support us, if you love the stuff that we're making and want us to be able to keep making more, watch us on First. roosterteeth.com/first. You can watch us there, or you can pay for a First subscription, which really, really helps us out, and we will love you forever, and you will be my friend.